Through the night I hear a voice singing the song of freedom. In the lost name I rejoice. He's bringing words of wisdom. Every free man has a choice to fly away or remain alone. Oh, my life has been around. He's also not my path to freedom. Blowing like a howling wind as she's calling, talking about the life I should be having. Thinking I'm running, I'm hardly crawling a foot on you, but that was just the beginning. On the dark night, my mind is connecting the line of the holy line of the kings of glory. Them say them on the thing, but them no know who made it. So they can only pretend in the Jah kingdom expect. From where I am, what I see seems immense. With true love consistently immense. The voice is singing a song of freedom. In the lost name I rejoice. He's bringing words of wisdom. Every free man has a choice to fly away or remain alone. Oh, my life has been around. These voices look my path to freedom. We're joyful like the sun in the morning rise. Bring the hot flame that will break the ice. I've been waiting for her, I know she won't come twice. She could vanish with my dreams in the trials with no trace. Conversing, but do I really know her dress? She's still coming from the land of some kind of distress. Giving me a vision, saying just a request. Telling me to speak to the world with serenity and kindness.
Serenity and kindness.
In the lost name I rejoice. Every free man has a choice. Oh, my life has been around. Divine melody. Oh, the power to shed light on the way. To let it be. Let love flows and spin around in the air. These doors are still open, myself beautifulness. For every blessing, Jah give a his. Look like I found a bit of light in the darkness, and the joy in my nest. Through the night I hear a voice singing the song of freedom. In the Lord's name I rejoice. He's bringing words of wisdom. Every free man has a choice to fly away or remain alone. Oh, my life has been around. This wasn't up my path to freedom.
Better days are coming, and I told you. I told you. How long you was sit down and I look out the sponsor? When you pick it up and find all the answer. So much power, but a life them a conquer. I saw you sit down every day and you a wonder. You must be blind or sick or wonder. Shut up your mouth, boy, stop chatter. The low thing, if you stop that. Make use of the life of your man. Well, laugh and making breaks for you. You gotta wake up to the rise. Hey, think of the everything. What you exercise, what you think about the most, that's what you'll attract. So always be prepared to face it, because this is the fact. You tell them long time, them no listen. So them to reach for them goal like listen. But if them them no sister a blessing. So them a sell them soul to the diamond and gold, just because them want take control. Now them find themselves in a hole. No matter how the world is so cold, after the story have never been told. Some a rise them gun just to fun them to shut you down. For them say them got it like where. Some of them no matter, them no care, them no scared. Them will kill you when they wear, I swear. Them say them kill people in a broad daylight. Them take away your things in the middle of the night. Them no give a damn where you go on anywhere. Them no care, them no say. And I'm a man, will happen, taking breaks for you. You gotta wake up and rise. Anything can be anything. What you exercise, what you think about the most, that's what you'll attract. So always be prepared to face it, because this is the fact. The things you want, the things you need, work hard and get it. Don't worry about people saying shit about you. Don't worry who said it. It's all about getting what you want, they say. But you gotta be careful along the way, because some people will take it away, because they don't want to know. They don't want to work for shit. They don't want to do no shit. They just want to take your shit. No joke, that's it, no shit. I ask people what's wrong with the world. These little boys and girls, they don't want to do nothing at all, but they want to have it all. Life ain't making breaks for you. You gotta wake up and rise. Anything can be anything. What you exercise, what you think about the most, that's what you'll attract. So always be prepared to face it, because this is the fact. I know that I won't change the mind of the people, just to open up their eyes, that they can see the things that's happening in their surroundings. Oh, I'm trying to say, everybody pay attention to what's happening. Open up the idea.
Oh, I love this song. You get it. I love that song. Oh,
comme un ange qu'on aurait envoyé, plus qu'une chance, elle est tout ce que j'ai. Son mélange d'énergie et de paix donne un sens à tout ce que je fais. Et elle a le pouvoir de déplacer les foules à elle seule, de réunir les saints et les fous sous son aile. Tout le monde peut la comprendre, on peut tout la ressentir, et parfois elle chante belle, c'est que la rue à dire, comme un ange qu'on aurait envoyé. Plus qu'une chance, elle est tout ce que j'ai. Son mélange d'énergie et de paix donne un sens à tout ce que je fais. Et elle peut nous rappeler les plus belles des images comme les plus graves, peut porter les messages les plus braves comme ceux des plus sages. Avec elle chacun peut faire à sa manière. Je dirais même qu'elle nous libère. Elle est comme un ange qu'on aurait envoyé. Plus qu'une chance, elle est tout ce que j'ai. Son mélange d'énergie et de paix donne un sens à tout ce que je fais. Elle est le meilleur don du Seigneur. Quand j'ai mal et que je pleure à l'intérieur, elle est mon docteur, mon antidouleur. Elle me soulage et m'emmène ailleurs. Comme une bonne sœur, calme mes peurs. Elle est l'âme sœur, témoin de mes erreurs. Le haut-parleur de mes humeurs. Elle me met mon cœur comme un ange qu'on aurait envoyé. Plus qu'une chance, elle est tout ce que j'ai. Son mélange d'énergie et de paix donne un sens à tout ce que je fais. Elle est comme un ange qu'on aurait envoyé. Plus qu'une chance, elle est tout ce que j'ai. Son mélange d'énergie et de paix
donne un sens à tout ce que je fais. Je fais pour être employé. Une chance, elle est tout ce que j'ai. Son mélange d'énergie et de paix donne un sens à tout ce que je fais. Boom! Live and direct. Jenik, your host. I'm back. It's me. I don't think I need presentation no more. Not here anyway. Here, I don't think I need presentation anymore. I should just... yeah. Bonjour, Martin, Leslie, Les Bliss, Cappy, Père Vert. Bonjour, Père Vert. Père Vert. Beau petit nom. J'espère que ça ne matche pas ta personnalité. En espérant que tu n'es pas un pervers. So, today, listen to Marlene French. Yeah. No, I love reggae. I love French reggae music a lot. French reggae from France and from Europe, anywhere, Africa or whatever. I love French reggae a lot, for sure. But French is one of the language I can speak, so for sure. Je suis le papa des plantes. Ah, OK. Père vert, OK. C'est parce que ça pourrait être d'autres choses que ça aussi. Ça pourrait être, es-tu un pervers? J'ai pas pensé le vert de la plante en partant. Tu vois, peut-être c'est notre état négatif d'esprit qui fait ça aussi. Là. Notre esprit négatif fait que tout de suite, j'ai pensé pervers. T'sais, au lieu de « Ah, le père vert pourrait être le père de tout ce qui est vert. » Ça, ce serait plus positif, ouais. Anyway. You know what I mean? I'm with you, Leslie. Sounded even more beautiful. Big up, Leslie. For sure. No, today we're going to talk about lots of stuff on my mind. I always have a lot on my mind, for sure. So what happens when you start to use the power of that mind? The mind is powerful. Mind is powerful. So the exercise really is to, harness our power of thinking. Also, we have the power to think for ourselves. Me, probably the one thing I want to accomplish or to do here is to eventually be able to, really think, really have original thought. That would be so awesome. Without all the nonsense of this world in my head and in my everyday life. So the exercise is really to, anything can be anything once you exercise. So it's to exercise each and every day, even when you don't feel like it, because it's a rocky road. That's what I mark. It's a long, rocky road. You have to stay focused. Once you start chasing your dream life, or the life, then look, we're all... no one is eager to live a better life, to have more abundance, to have more joy, more pleasure, more, we don't want pain, we want pleasure while we're here. That's the reason of our existence, is to be joyful. No, it's not to be crabby and pass our whole days crabby and in very low vibration. The goal is to raise our vibe and really, really enjoy life. Really enjoy life to a level where everything is magic and every second, like to be present, develop that presence, that awareness, that presence each and every second. Try to do that because, again, there's things I do that like yesterday, I had my heater on. I go to bed, I get in my bed, and I'm like, did I shut off the heater? I shut off the heater before I came upstairs. So then I go back in my mind, and I'm like, I must have been not present at the moment I pressed the button and I shut it off, because I did shut it off. probably the first thing I do when I leave my temple. Shut off the heat because I have a little portable heater. It's still cold. It's Quebec. Of course, it's cold. So yeah, so it's to develop that presence, that presence in every moment. That's very important for me because that's life. That's life. Life happens in the moment, and you gotta be creative also in the moment. Creativity happen in the moment. Everything happen in the moment. That's why sometimes we're very, very stressed or anxious, or so we're not there. We're not there with the moment. We're here, but we're not there mentally. So, to be there physically and mentally with the moment is a huge job. I'm sure you can all testify of that too. The experience, and I'm a very, very focused guy, and sometimes I get taken out of the now. So that's what I want to watch. Really put that under watch. Like I put myself under watch to make sure I stay present and I stay focused because it is a rocky road. Why it's a rock? You're gonna have bumps, all kinds of stuff along the way until you get to the smooth highway. You're not gonna get to the smooth highway and go super fast at start. You're gonna go slow. It's a rocky road. You're gonna have bumps. You're gonna have obstacles. You're gonna have stuff to overcome, fears and stuff. That's all on the rocky road. Sometimes you have big rocks. Sometimes it's small rocks. But there is rock, and you gotta cross that road. You have to, because the smooth part is after the rocky road. And that's what I'm aiming. Now I'm still on the rocky road, making my way, trying to find some kind of balance, because imbalance will bring discordance and stuff. So it's very important that I reach, to be able to share it, because I cannot hope. I cannot even hope to spark something within you if I don't spark it within me, if I don't animate it within me. It's completely delusional. I don't come here to try because I want to spark somebody. I spark something great in me. It's just I gotta keep going because it's a rocky road. Sometimes it's you versus you. Even today, I had little voices in my head again. So I was like, what is that? So then I catch myself and I rewire. Like it's just we've been hardwired for greatness for sure. We've been all very wired for greatness, but it's to get to that realization that you are wired for greatness. You've been, come on. None of us come here as losers. First of all, we're all champions. I told you why. Why are we all champions here? And magnificent and greater than great. Because you have survived millions of sperm. Just for that. At start, you're a champion. So what? So you're just in denial. We live in denial. We live in denial. We live in denial totally. So it's to stop that denial state. Stop denying your greatness. Stop denying your magnificence. And express it into the... That's all the world needs. This world needs inspiration. For sure, me, the way I see... Look, if this world would be inspired and walk on a straight path, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I wouldn't be here, but it's because I feel the need to set things straight. There's something going on it's not going really right. So I feel the needs to set things straight, and I can see stuff that, I don't know, some people, I think we're blind to the truth. We're blind to a lot of stuff. Until you wake up the baby, you wake up your conscience, so you're completely blind to everything. That was my experience. Completely blind to especially the greatness and so yeah. So at one point you get fed up. Also maybe the age or something. Maybe because I'm older, I have more confidence, less fear. Like I feel like life is running out. It's like a toilet paper roll, the older you get, the faster it unrolls. The smaller the roll, the faster. So it's the same thing with you. So maybe because I feel that, and I feel like, I'm not going to be here eternally. Maybe my soul or something, but even that, I don't know. Maybe there's nothing after. So I don't know. And what I know is I'm here alive today with life, with great power. I can cultivate more of that power, go within myself, And, you know, but that's the road we don't want to travel too much. It's the road that leads to the within. Because then we got to examine ourselves, examine all our nonsense habits and change our ways. And sometimes it can be a bit painful. But I don't think it is so painful because you're gonna... Ah, mes petites voix, non. Tu demandes ça, c'est rien de... C'est juste des petites voix que tout le monde a, là. Je pense qu'on a toutes des... Not that, you know, you gotta... Not that there's two personality in us, but we tend to detach from the real us. That's what I mean. So the voices you're going to hear are not from you. Are the voices that tell you why you should do this, why you should do that, or you're not good enough, or that's not you. No? That's not your higher self. That's not your true you. No, that's what I mean. Same like you put out bad vibration in the world. That's not your true you. You've been programmed to put out bad vibration because you live in a very, very negative state. Most people are very negative. So that's what they put out. But that's not you. None of us. No, can tell me that it's just because we're programmed. We're programmed, and the environment and our education, our parents, what they show us and all that. But a brand new baby born in nature has no madness, no matter what baby it is. If you raise them in a proper environment with proper guidance and nourishment, love. What do you think this being is going to become? It's a being at start. We're all pure and clean and no program. They have to program us. They have to program us because when I was brand new like a baby, I wasn't programmed. I was pure, innocent, and in bliss. And, you know, that's that baby state that I want to probably find out again when I get older. But without having the mental of a baby. Like... Yeah, you know what I mean. Laisse le temps rouler. C'est ça. Laisse le temps rouler. Laisse le temps aller. Laisse le temps rouler. Ben oui. Because sometimes we rush things a bit too much. You know? We rush things and we... because we want it to happen fast. And, you know, we want to, like... not travel the rocky road. We want to take like a chopper and go over the rocky road and get to the smooth highway right away. But, you know, go step by step. It's step by step, and you're going to discover also a lot of strength, a lot of power, a lot of stuff that you never think it was within you. There's stuff today that I express here that I find, especially the strength and the confidence. That's what you got to build up, because self-confidence will bring you a long way. A long way to because who's gonna first of all trust you if it's not you? If it's not true that trust is you, who's gonna trust you? Like, you gotta put some trust in yourself. That's very important. Never mind the belief. Never mind the belief. We don't need to believe. I'm here in flesh. What do you want me to believe? I'm here. It's a fact. Now I gotta do something with that fact. But most of us want to believe. Oh, I believe in myself. You're here, alive and direct. Trust yourself. That's all you need, is to trust ourselves. And that's all I need, is to trust myself every time I come here, that I can do it again and again, and be inspired and be present. If I'm present with the moment, when you're present with the moment, you're gonna find a lot of inspiration, because then your thoughts are not in every direction of nonsense that captivate your attention. Your attention has to be with the moment. That's what I know. My attention cannot be tomorrow or yesterday. It's going to be now. And if I can harness that power to always be in the now, to always have a strong presence, meet life with full presence and power, boom! Check this out. Check this out, my people! We're going to go far on that rocky road. Yeah, I hope it's going to be rocky for a while. L'égoïsme est dans le DNA de l'humain. Ouais, c'est sûr. Mais ça dépend tout le temps de l'environnement. Tu sais, ça dépend de l'environnement. C'est sûr que c'est dans notre DNA. Là. Moi, je pense que, comme tu dis, là, L'égoïsme. Hein? Puis c'est ça, le gros problème de l'humanité, c'est ça, c'est l'égoïsme. Donc, si tu dis que c'est dans notre DNA, là, it's fucking far. And I'm not rejecting your idea at all. That's why I do this reasoning to reason with you guys. So go ahead and give me your stuff because it's good. But yeah, DNA probably. Yeah. Because we're very selfish. LOGG! Boom! My bro! Alex! Big up! I didn't see you, I just seen you. Bozo. Thoughts become habits. Habits define your character, and that decides where your path takes you. That's why we're being intoxicated with negativity, exactly. It's an intoxication of negativity. If you go in Babylon, if you go in the world, and you like absorb everything that's out there, oh, it's so negative, so selfish, and so negative, and so out of sync with who we are really deep down inside, because who I am is not different than who you are. And if I can find out who I am and share it, it's the same as you. We're all, we all have the same, it's just we have different visage, different faces. That's all. But then maybe the outcome to the solution we find to problems that differs from people to people. Some people get stuck in problems and stuff. But there's always a solution to be found. I always tell myself that, and I always find solution. It's just to be positive. We have to remain positive. In a world that's very negative, and that there's all kinds of stuff to seduce us, to be seducted. The seduction of Babylon is so much there. We can be seduced in so many ways. In madness and in nonsense. And if we let ourselves be seduced, that's probably our vow of death. And we're going to die of a slow death. And we don't want that. You don't want I don't want to die of a slow death and end up in it's nonsense. To me, it's really about mastering first the muscle up there. There's a lot of work to be done when you wake up from a nightmare like I did. There's a lot of work to be done, but you got to be willing to do the work. And I don't think there's any other possibility for me to do today than to do that work, to do that divine work, because that's what happened when you kind of wake up or you realize that the world you live in is full of lies and deception, which have happened to me. You suddenly find a tremendous power within yourself. You find the power of the sun within yourself. There's something like that. It's strong. Go back in my first video, what I told you, and I still think the same today. I still talk about it today, the first video I've made. So if I can talk about the first video I've made and I still agree with it, that means the whole rest will stay there. That's how I see it. That's why I never take off my videos and stuff. Because I still can relate to the first video I've made and what I've said. So that means I can connect the dots. It means if I can connect the first dot in the line, I should be able to connect the other dots. I might not see it right away, but I know the first thing I did was right. So then I just took a righteous path and I kept going on the rocky road. For sure, it's rocky. It's rocky because it's you versus you. It's you versus you, and that's the rocky part. To become the fullest of the story, because that's what you need to do. Anything you do, anything you start, you gotta go like your whole heart into it. That's why you have to choose something you love, because you're gonna put your whole heart into it. So for sure, it's gotta be something you love. That's something I love. I love people. I love to speak. So I said, okay, I'm gonna find a way to get there, and I found a way. And whether it's through YouTube, I think YouTube is a bit. I think it's more nerve-wracking. Sometimes I analyze that, and it's more nerve-wracking. It's more because I don't know who's watching here. I go in a room on the stage and I see the people. I see who's watching. On YouTube, you never know who's watching. So that's an exercise that I wanted to do also, because that's, that's going to build some kind of strength within myself for sure. And that's what I need to be strong. I don't need to be weak. I don't need to be to be swiped with by the negativity and stuff and absorb the negativity. I just want to stay positive, and for that, I've let go of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff like that was programming me and keeping me in low vibration. But if you don't recognize these things that keep you in low vibration, like TVs and your devices, phones and stupid tablets, that's so bad. The whole world's on this, it's so bad. Yeah. Je suis dans la de chambre, tu veux pas me voir. Pervers! Yeah. Where are you from, Pervers? Québec ou France? Ou quelque part par là? Belgique, peut-être? Moi, je dis Belgique. Ça se peut-tu? Pervers, il doit venir de Belgique. Ça me dit quelque chose. Am I right? Ah. As-tu la tige verte? Montréal! Tavern! Right beside me, Pervers! Yeah, not far. We're a couple of people from Quebec here, around Montreal. It's getting there. Yeah. That's great. Again, it's not because I want to be popular. I'm not even here. It's not even about me. Me, I'm just a messenger. A messenger of the Lord. I am a messenger. Yo, Yannick, you asked me for the plate. Yeah, I might find the time to record something. Yeah, I have the beat. I'll send you that today if you want. I have a great beat. I think you could go with the same beat that I gave DVG. It's the Long Day, Short Night rhythm by WDG Force in Switzerland. Not far from you. WDG Force rhythm. Yeah, it's a good rhythm for like he did a good rap reggae on it. It was great. Still great. I listen to it often. And yeah, I'll send you that one. I think it should be good to do something great on that rhythm. You're gonna like it too. It's a good yeah. We'll check this out. Yeah, I love my children and family. I want to make them proud. Success want them, but make them proud. I think the first, because make them proud. Yeah, I want to make them proud, but I want to be proud of myself first. Now I want to take pride in myself first. Like people are proud of me or cheer for me or yeah, it's good, but it has nothing like the effect that you cheer for yourself when you become your number one fan. I told you that before. I was my number one fan. I checked all my videos and stuff because I love it. I love it. But to say that I want to make people proud, I don't know. It's not a focus that it's not something that came through my mind very, because make them proud. Like my family are almost absent. None of them are encouraging me in this. So make them proud of what? They don't even care. They don't even care. Most family members do not even care. They don't even bother. My father and mother never bothered with what I do. They don't even know. I don't think they even seen a single video of me talking on YouTube. So they don't care. So make them proud of what? They're not even present. So no, I take pride in what I do, and that's what pushed me to do more. It's the personal pride that I take in my stuff, and that's why I'm here every day, because I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of what I did. I'm proud that I stay focused. I'm proud that I'm not into distraction, into alcohol, into like I'm not an alcoholic and shit like that. I have very good vibe. No distraction, no TVs, no movies, nothing to enter my mind. Like I stay very focused. Even if I feel the need to be distracted, I don't give in to distraction. Like I take a book and I read, or I will write, or I will find something to do. So I really always do something productive with my thoughts. Always the thoughts towards something constructive and productive instead of something destructive. And just that can shape your whole life. Just that, because your thoughts are form your reality. What you think about, you can become it. Anything that you think about, you can bring it into reality if you put your mind to it. But if you're too lazy, you're not going to do it. It's just a matter of moving out our lazy state. And you can accomplish anything here. Anything you want, you can accomplish it if you put your mind to it. Ha! That's the challenging part. Oh, you quit smoking? Leslie, great. Great. And it's easy. It's easier. It's easier not to smoke, not to drink, and do all these stuff than to do it. You realize that once you stop it, that it's easier not to do it than to do it. But it's just, you gotta put your focus to it, especially stop smoking. You can stop smoking like this if you want. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to. If you're present, you're going to stop smoking like this if you want. It sounds a bit strange, but that's what it is. If you put your mind, you're the master. It's you picking up. No one's forcing you. So it's you. It's your mind that's stronger than you that's bringing you to that cigarette, to that chocolate, to that bag of chip, because you know that it's easier not to do it. So you kind of let your mind take over your being, and then guide you into all kinds of nonsense stuff like cigarettes, alcohol, chocolate, chips, and all kinds of nonsense that will poison the body technology. That's reality. I have a vape. Yeah, start with the... But the vape, even the vape, even the vape, it's something to look at. But the gang's all here. Love it. Yeah, that's great. You're all there today. That's great. But yeah, I know you're busy during the week also. We have our stuff to do. And it's not, I don't expect, like, I know you guys have your stuff to do. Me, I'm always here. 7 o'clock, you'll find me here every day. But I understand that you have things to do. You have works and stuff. And, yeah. Yeah, one thing at a time, little by little, change will happen with action. Always with action, with constant action. Like even me, with this big dream that I have, I know it's going to be a long haul. A long haul on the rocky road. But I'm willing to put the effort. I'm willing to put the effort into this. You got to have that will. But that's the will is broken. We have kind of let our will broken, our integrity, all the stuff that we need in order to rise to our true level of greatness, because none of us is here to live a small life. You choose to live small. It's not because everything, what you are today is a result of what you thought in your life. No one came and induced nothing on me and say, do this, do that. No, it's the stuff that I thought. Stuff, first of all, that I thought about myself. Like I always, not because I never had, like I said, goals, but I had small goals within the comfort zone. Now it's just bigger goals, and not only bigger goals, but stuff that will make me feel more alive. I need to feel alive. And it's a chance to feel alive, to have that feeling of aliveness and to keep it each and every moment of the day. That's living life to the fullest. That's living life to the fullest. Living life to the fullest for me is not riding my ass in a fucking Ferrari or something like that at all. To me, it's to be present with the moment, not have anxiety, not have fear, not have all these nonsense that was invading my head before. If I can break free from that, break free from the self-oppression, I am fucking free. Oh, yeah, for sure. But that's a work I have to do. I know it. It's not going to come manifested on my lap. I have to... stretch and focus and shine and connect. Basically, shine and connect, because the connection is very, very important. These talks always motivate. Big up people. Enjoy the moment. Nothing else is really here but the moment. Make the rest the best out of it. Exactly. But just to find that, that develop that awareness that There is only the moment. I've never seen that in my life. Like I was always caught up with my watch, with my work, with my, that's what happened a lot when you live in time. It can cost you a lot. Time is there. Time is there. Like I have the sun showing up every day, like it gets bright and dark, and there is time, natural timing. But when you're set up on this, that's very unnatural, and that can take you out the moment. So anything, and it's a big job, and it's possible even if you have a work 9 to 5, to not be so much in time. Like you have a responsibility to do, go do it, but you don't have to put your whole consciousness to it. That's what I mean. But that's what we do. We pour our whole consciousness into dumb shit. Into dumb shit. I'm telling you. I've done it. I've done it pretty much all my life. Focus on dumb shit and seeing sign, but not really be in tune. The divine frequency, the signs, you're going to see them. If you're present with the moment, if you're in tune with the divine vibe, the good vibes, again, I cannot tell you what kind of vibe it is. I know it's good. I know it's good and it comes from love. But there's a lot of stuff that I've been told that they say that. So for now, I just focus on going forward and examining more and more of that genic. Yeah. And bringing out the best that I can be, the best of myself. Because what I see is a true reflection of myself, but it's not the best that I can be. And I know I can be better than that. I can be more on fire. I can be more focused, more positive. All this, I know it. I might sound very positive or very motivated. I am, but I know I can be more. So, and I will always be more. I will never say, "Oh, I have attained my personal mastery." Now I master my vibe. Like it's a lifetime work, because every time I go out, you pick up the vibes of other people that are stressed, anxious, and this, you pick up their vibe. Be careful the people you surround yourself with, because you're gonna pick up their vibe. That's what happens when you're an empath. When you feel other people, be very careful what kind of people you keep around you. You don't want to have toxic people, toxic vibe, and negativity, and you want to have people with smile on their face. Smile. I don't care what kind. To me, if you smile, it's a high vibe. Just putting a smile on our face is a freaking high vibe, and that can put the evil away. Who says that? Leah says that, and just putting a smile on her face, it's very, very powerful. And that's, the little stuff that can make us powerful. We don't even use it. Like just the kindness, the power of kindness, the power of a smile, the power of a good word. No, we're just so stressed and anxious and so busy in our little cage life that we never go out and experience the charged life. That's a whole different kind of life. A charged life, you're in the moment, you're meeting life with full presence and power. You're not 10 days away or, anxious and... what's the worst things? The two worst things that are afflicting humanity now is the disease, the body disease, and the mental anxiety. Mental anxiety, listen, here in Quebec, in Canada, but I'm sure in US too, that a lot of people are on anxiety pills, and that's a fact. Some need it. Some gets the anxiety gets very, very bad. They need medicine. I understand that. But I'm talking about the general state of what we're very, very anxious, and that's the fear, the anxiety, all this mixed together will take you out. So it's very important to stay. Now, won't we all get 84,600 seconds in a day? Smile for the whole time. Yeah. That's it. Add medical emergency this week with Kev. So scary. Show and tell those you love every moment. Yeah, because they can be gone fast. That's the thing. Also, we don't. Sometimes we're so... we have those negative vibration with the people we love, with the people we live with. We're going to yell at them. And sometimes we treat people with who we live worse than people like you work with. Like you're gonna be more gentle. Like this is the imbalance that happens within our life. Also, you know, it's very important to be, first of all, kind with your children, with the people you live with. If you say you love your children, be kind to them. Don't yell at them. Don't show anger. Don't show stuff like that, because that's all bad vibes. That's all negative stuff. And if you show that, that's what they pick up. That's what they will go in the world after and bring out those vibes. So it's very important to to as parents take our responsibility also and stop like that negative atmosphere in our houses and in our household about sometimes it's very little stuff. We'll get angry about little stuff that doesn't even, it's just because our mind are so negative that as soon as something happens, we turn it into something horrible and the big thing and like. But no, it's very important to appreciate love the people you have around, because they can be gone fast. They can be gone fast, and sometimes we're just like, there's things that I've like today with more awareness. I try to really cultivate more patience with my children. Be more patient, like jump off. Like sometimes I use, like, if you kind of press my button a bit, I'll jump and I'll jump and I'll what I was saying? I lost what I was saying. Yeah, be more patient. Be more patient with my children. That's what I was saying, and that's very important, because also the you know, sometimes parents don't notice that too much because they're really not in tune with themselves first. So it's really hard to tune other people in your life also. But as a father, I know it's not anger, yellage and stuff like that that will cultivate a good vibe with my children, because the important with children is when they're young. Is when they're young. Today I don't give a shit. Today I don't give a shit. My father or my mother don't call me. I'm a grown up. I can deal with it. But when I was young, that was important. That was very, and they were there. They were there. Like I had a father, an alcoholic father. He was there but not there. But my mother was always very. If it wasn't for my mother, I don't know what I would. Like, I give thanks a lot to my mom for everything that she has done, and she's been there in moments in my life where, and that's the people that will always be there for you. It's your parents, your family, your close family, brothers, maybe not sisters. My sisters is like, but my mother, she's very. If there's someone I say that I would make proud if she cared, would be my mother. But the rest, yeah, they don't really care anyway. Yeah, I can get lost and found within music. Me too. It's the same thing. It's the music. The music, like I was playing the song, elle est comme un ange qu'on aurait envoyé. Il parlait de la musique. C'est ça qui parle, la musique. Tu sais, tu peux aussi mettre le portrait sur une femme ou quelque chose, là, mais il parle de la musique. C'est comme un ange, tu sais. Music, okay. It can also be very, like I'm talking about conscious stuff, like conscious lyrics and stuff that is more conscious than stuff. I'm not talking about like pop music or stuff like that. No, to me, the vibes, and also the music, we got to be careful because the music has become very unnatural also. Very unnatural, the ways we do music. Now it's all with computers. It's got to be perfect. So that takes away the natural side of music, you know. I love to hear music when it's done in studio with drums, with real drums, with keyboards, but even keyboards, it's digital, like with guitars, bass, trumpets, and, you know, the real music coming from the real instrument, not the digital thing. Yes, like I said to Admit yesterday, my friend from Germany, I said I would like to hear the Truman Rhythm one day be played live, like to see Blackout J play a song live with the Truman Rhythm, with real musician and stuff. Me, that's what I love the most, is the real musician, is the feeling of the live. There's nothing like it. You can listen to something on the tape. It's never like seeing them live. It's a whole different experience. And live is always alive. So live is the best. That's why I do these things live and direct, because that makes me feel alive. I don't feel dead. And no, I want to feel more alive, more present, more. And if I can inspire a few of you to just start taking their life to a whole new level, like I'm doing, and work constantly day after day on your craft, on your dream, on your goals, that's what my mission is. And it's a very, very gratifying mission, because the best thing, the thing that I value the most is when someone tells me, because of you, I didn't give up. Like Mathieu. His comment yesterday was amazing. Big up, Mathieu, big time. I don't know if he's here today. He was watching a few of them before. But big up, Mathieu. Your comments are very, very inspiring. You know, that's what I want to hear. People start focusing on your stuff. Start focusing on creating something. He said, I'm into rap. And because I heard you now working with passion. You know, we must have passion in our lives. And our life lacks passion. That's what it does. It's only because we can't find passion, something to work on, something that will captivate us, that will make us feel alive. It's just that. But go with something you love, and you will develop a big, big passion around it, like I'm doing, like many other people do. And I can do this effortlessly. You do it effortlessly. There's no effort. If there's effort and grind and all kinds of shit like that involved in your dream, might not be the right thing. You got to do it effortlessly without being paid. 7 days a week without being paid. You got to find that thing that you can do. I found mine. It's speaking. And I can do it anytime to anyone. I love speaking to people. I love it. So I do it. And I decided to. Also, I love music. I love reggae music. So I said, hey, you know, it's just bigger. It's just at one point, once you find that that power within of creation, you just want to create and create and create contact and connection, and then you raise your vibe. Oh, this comes natural. It comes like I didn't do that dub plate session at start. Like the first video I made wasn't about creating. I didn't even had it in mind at that time. It wasn't even a possibility, but because I took action, and then suddenly I said, hey, I'm having all kinds of artists on the Truman Show. Why don't I ask them to make me some songs, some dub plate? You know, we could have music too. And that's what happened. But it wasn't a vision or something at the beginning. But it got clearer as I took action. The more action you take, the clearer your path will become. But you have to take the action. No one else but you can take them. And that, first of all, I think the first action we should take is bring back our vibes. Bring back our wake up. It's to wake up. That's the first action we should take, is towards an awakening, towards developing, expanding our awareness. You know, you don't go into your dream and to your big goals if you have no awareness of who you are, of the world, of what this nonsense is, why people live like you gotta develop this awareness, and then you develop the power and the strength, and you go out in the world and you smash it, and you know, you open doors, and now you're gonna build doors and you're gonna smash them, and that's what's gonna happen. You're here for that. There's nothing that I cannot figure out here if I put my mind to it. I know it. But it's, you know, it's the conditioning. You have to condition yourself to greatness. It will not come manifested like that. You got to condition yourself. You've been conditioned, just like me, to live a very, very low vibration, ritual life, all kinds of satanic stuff, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's low vibration. So it's first of all, the first step we should really aim as people is really to raise our vibration. Like, we can talk about truth and all kinds of stuff, but if you don't talk to your neighbor, if you don't put a smile on your face when you see your neighbor, what the whole thing means. You know, if you go out in a grocery store and you can't even put a smile on your face, the grocery market of hell, whatever, you can't put a smile on your face, what's the purpose of doing all the work on yourself? If you cannot bring more kindness, be more kind, more lovey, more smiley, what's the point of even scratching the surface? Because that's what you got to be, more kind, more lovey, and more smiley with life. Because life wants you to win, but life wants you also to have a good vibe, not a low vibe. And you got to be in tune with that universal mind. You know, the universal mind or the divine or creation doesn't happen on low vibration. If you're on low vibration, you're not in tune with that stuff. You got to be on the high vibe. You got to say yes to your life. You got to smile to life. You got to smile to other people. Life is people. Life is everything you see around. So you got to smile and put a smile. Just that going to raise your vibe a lot. A lot, I'm telling you. Chemical grocery hell. Better to hear, to eat air. Oh, no, it's the grocery market of hell. Kim looks at me the other day. I wasn't there. And I said, oh, here we go. The grocery market of hell again. She said, why do you say that? I said, look around. It's all fucking poison. There's nothing much there to really uplift my vibe in the Babylon market. I think we all noticed that. Yeah, so that's it. So by cultivating more, I was supposed to read my book today. I didn't even get there. My master, but I want to. What I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna study it. What I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna study it, and I'm gonna take out from it what really fits my my reality today. It could change. It could change. I could have a different reality. I don't know. I'm open. I'm very open and observant in the moment. So things change, and you get new information and meet new people, and can have a whole different perspective from one day to another, for sure. If you are open and observant in the moment, because if you're not there. Comment il est possible de trouver la joie au milieu de nos souffrances et la liberté au milieu de la répression. Cela nous conduit à cela, exactement. La joie au milieu de nos souffrances et la liberté au milieu de la répression. C'est sûr et certain. Il y a tout le temps, there's always a way out of this matrix. The matrix is where we get stuck. We get stuck in the matrix and we think that this is real and the world is real and everything around us is a reality when you realize at one point, yeah, it's real. The tree is there. The tree always been there. The sun's always been shining, but it's what you see. We have eyes, but we don't see. We have ears, but we don't hear. We have ears to listen. And listening is a whole different process to me than just hearing. I hear all kinds of noise all the time. Doesn't mean I pay attention, but when I listen to something, I pay attention. So I think that's the lack of attention. Also, our attention span has become very, very small attention span and all that. So it's just, again, that's just more presence. More presence, more vitality, open all the ways. Open the third eye, whatever you want to open, but something has to be open. Some kind of channels to... I think mostly what has to go is it's just the fear of what people think of you. Because that's where we're mostly stuck in fear of what people think. But once you break free from that, you're good. Gates and their GMO insanity is going to bite them in their arse when they're homeless and broke. We will smile. It's coming. Yeah, the wicked. Listen, it's coming. Humanity is waking up. There's certainly something happening. I started to think. So one of us, it's like the monkey effect. That peeled potato is the same thing. The same thing. One of us start to think and start to win. We're all gonna win. It's not gonna be too long. And again, can we start by stop telling lies? Like, I know the whole world's not gonna change like this instantly, even if it could, but it takes a massive collective effort. We have to be really in tune with the universal mind, all of us, and into super high vibes. So it's not gonna happen like that. Because like Pervert said, I think the ego part, yeah, the ego is probably built in the DNA. Is the ego built in the DNA? Is it possible for a child that's born in nature to like don't have an ego? Like, can you not have an ego? Like the ego gets built over time with Babylon and all the nonsense, and the other people around us that pretend to know and stuff, and then we want to know, and we all think we know stuff, and I prefer tell you I don't know fuck all. I don't know shit. I don't know shit, and I'm okay like that. I prefer keep my joy and my intrigue and my curiosity about life than pretend to say I know. Then I take out the curiosity and all that stuff will go. So I want to stay curious, present, like in the in front of life. I don't want to just wake up. Oh, it's another day, another dollar. No, I wake up with with great power, and that's what I want to keep. So if I pretend to know just to recomfort my ego, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Seriously, I prefer not knowing, and I don't want to go with people that pretend to know and that they pretend to have the whole key to the whole thing. And it's something you first discover within yourself. You, me, all of us. Like to listen to a man is just a man. Like find your way. Don't listen to me. Don't follow me. Don't listen to me. I'm just sharing my experience. If it can inspire you, that's great. And way to go. But I'm not here to no, I want to find my way in a world that's very insane, and a very insane and confused world. And I think there is a greater vibe than just Babylon, than just the regular Babylon stuff. There's a whole other vibe somewhere, and I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. I'm going after it. That's what I want to find, the higher vibe. And I know it's not, I know it's there. I know it's out there. That's something I know. There's stuff I know, there's stuff I don't know, but I know there's a greater vibe out there than Babylon fucking nonsense, negativity, and alcohol and all that stuff that keeps you low vibration. Like I don't want to give in to that kind of stuff. I want to smile. I want to smile for the rest of my life. That's what I want, to smile and to die with my smile too. That's what I want, to cultivate a smile big enough so it stays on my face and I die with it. That's my goal. I have a big goal. Die with a smile on my face. Ha! Isn't it a huge goal? Like, that should be a motivation for all of us, that when the day when we go, we have a smile on our face. We don't die with regret. We don't die with our song inside because we knew we could sing it, but we didn't because we didn't trust ourselves, or we didn't let go of fear or stuff that is, at the end of your days, will be totally irrelevant. Totally irrelevant, the fear. You're going to look at it in 5 years, 10 years, you're going to be like, why have I been on pause for so long? That's what I said to myself. Once you start breaking free from what people think and all the nonsense, and you start doing your thing, and really with love and passion, and there's a corresponding effect coming your way. I could tell you stuff here, your head would spin. I don't say everything in detail that have happened to me, all the signs and all the good stuff, the abundance that have come my way, because I'm very fortunate and highly favored to be able to do this. But it doesn't come only with circumstances. It comes with what I'm made of. What you're made of, it's what will make the whole difference. It's not where I come from or what I've done, or it's what I'm made of. I'm made of freaking steel, rock, concrete. I'm tougher than that. I'm telling you, I'm tougher than concrete. So I know it. So once you know that stuff, then you just like want to meet it more and more strength, more vitality. Like there's not a point where I was, I'm fully awake, fully vital. Like, no, there's always more vitality to reach, more vibration, more good vibes, more aliveness. Like, and that will probably put a smile on your face, and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of good stuff will happen to you in your life, will come to, it's like I said the other day, I said that in a video. The divine providence will come and meet you, like, somewhat, if you do your part. If you do your part, if you go in action, do your part. Just focus on you. Focus on you and doing your part. Stop focusing on other people, what they do with their life, encouraging everybody else but yourself. Focus on you and what you have to create here. And you're going to see it's too soon. It's going to become clearer and clearer and clearer as you take action. And clarity is power. And one day you'll feel that power, just like I feel it. If you are not to that state of really empowerment, because that's the empowerment you need is from yourself. Like, who's going to give me power? I have to go to the grocery market of hell, aisle number 5 to find the power on the top shelf. No, it's within me. It's within you. We all have it. It's not for sale. You don't need a down payment also to express it, but you need to cultivate that power, because that power will prevent you from giving into fear. That's what it is. The power is to go against the fear, against the nonsense. We wake up when we're ready, Janik, not before. Staying focused. Yeah, but we wake up. Yeah, when you're ready. Yeah, it will not come anyway. An experience will not come to you if you're not like God, or the divine will not give you anything you cannot handle. So if I'm here, it's because I can handle it. I trust myself I can handle it. If I've been given that kind of mission, but given, again, it's because I decided to take steps. I decided to take action, but I feel like I'm not alone. I don't feel alone. I feel supported by a divine frequency, a higher vibe, the same vibe that created the sun, the moon, the stars. I feel supported by that. See, because I come from there too. I come from the same source of creation. Creation is creation. I don't know what it is and how we have come to appear here, and how the trees appeared, and how the mountains, and that's another thing. Maybe it's us that have created all this. Oh no, I don't know. I don't see anybody else but us here. So it's possible, but I think it's a very intelligent. But you are very intelligent also if you use your mind. If you use your brain, you can become very intelligent too. You are. It's just, anyway. I have arrived, and I do think that children build their egos. The parents needs to keep it in check. Exactly. The children build up their egos also, because they love going. When they go outside to school and stuff, and in contact with other children, and yeah. Love being here live with beautiful people. I love it too. Electricity is the creation. Yeah, everything's electric. There's a lot of electricity in the air, for sure. You are, but that's what we isolate ourselves from, the electricity, from the current, from everything that's alive. We isolate ourselves. That's why we wear rubber shoes. We are doing stuff that is very, very unnatural. We isolate our houses like crazy. And the good stuff is outside. It's in the cosmos. It's in the cosmos, the good stuff. It's not in our house, isolated with our rubber shoes and, grounding. Keep yourself grounded. That's why I marked the other day. Keep yourself grounded and your head up high and your focus. You got to stay grounded. But that's the part it's not important. It's not something people... Like, if it doesn't give them a bigger paycheck or something bigger gratification, they will probably never even explore the possibility of this being there. So, we're also very programmed that we don't even think that there's a higher vibration out there, that there's something bigger in life than our little own egotistic life. There is something way bigger than my life. And I know life is bigger than my life. My life is very, very small. Very small. I've lived small very much all my life because I would have done something gigantic before. And we're all here to do gigantic stuff. But it's to condition yourself. I've started to condition myself because I want to do something gigantic. I want to travel the world. I want to travel the world and inspire people to just show the greatness, show the kindness, show that vitality, and again, truth. We can involve truth, but the truth is who you are. So are you ready to show it? Are you willing to show it, your truth? Because that's what the world needs. We don't need more lies and deception or more people that live the lie. We need people that live the truth of who they are. Be true to yourself, not a programmed person, and with all kinds of negative vibration. No, you need love, kindness, generosity, all the good vibration that you can get in touch with in a lifetime, for sure. Gratitude goes a long way. And I have some now. Yeah, gratitude. Gratitude is having a great attitude. Basically, that's what it is. If you have a great attitude with life, you're grateful. And that's all you need to be grateful for life, to give thanks for life. That's what we all need. Move out of our little cocoon, our little box, and give thanks for life. Go out in the world and give thanks for life. Very, very important. Very important. Find your way to do it. Might not be in speaking like me, but you have something you can do. You have something you can create. You're not here to sit in front of the couch and zap a converter and sit in front of the TV. Sit in front of the TV on the couch and zap the converter and try to find some kind of program to program your mind. Program yourself. That's what we got to do too. We got to program our own self. Condition, program, because most of us, we have been programmed by lots of madness, TVs and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's February. It's hot, dang. Burn the tender toasties. Stay in the shade. Yeah, it's February and it's getting a little bit hot. It's nice outside anyway. Great weather here in Quebec for the last few days. It was like 10 the other day. Rainy a bit, like it's always. It's very cloudy here. Here in Quebec, in the southern part of Quebec where I am, it's always very cloudy. That's the thing with Quebec. You don't see the sun very often. In the winter, you see it more. But in the summer, we're going to see it, but it's a lot with chemtrails and that veil that it's rarely a clear blue sky. Like I've seen it a few times, but mostly it's I don't know if it's our negative energy that does that affects the weather probably too. But yeah, we froze. Yeah, we froze. You in Florida, eh? But us too. We had a very cold month of December. November was cold. December was cold. January, and now February is like, it's like summer is back. Spring is at our door. But in about, that's what I told Gavin. Get yourself ready. I have only a few videos to post now. Maybe 3 pages, not even. Maybe 40, 50 videos to post still. And then I have no more. So I got to be back outside. So I'll be back outside very soon. Spring and fall are my favorite. Yeah, spring is one of my favorite season. And here in Quebec, we get it we get the 4 season very distinctly. You can feel the difference. And spring is always if you don't smile, if springtime come and you don't smile, there's a freaking problem. If that don't put a smile on your face, if the good weather don't put a smile on your face, hey man, you got to do something. You got to do something, because the spring is giving me so much, like all our vibration is going up, because first of all, we get more, we see the sun more if we see it. We see the sun more, and the daytime is longer, and it's more vital. It's more in the summer. I love summer, the heat. I love the heat. I love the heat. The cold, I can take it, but I mean, it's not my favorite. I prefer spring, summer, fall is the best. Winter, I love it too, because it's a time for internal work more. Like I do more internal work, writings and readings during the winter when it's cold and it's snowy outside, and fuck it, my knee doesn't take it anyway. So I stay in and I cultivate my mind. I work on this. To the reason why I'm very inspired is because I read a lot, I write a lot. That's what I want to do to speak, to be inspired. So I have to get it somewhere. So I go with people that are inspired, good books and stuff, and inspiring quotes, and just I build up the new blueprint. Yeah. Que penses-tu de Montréal? Montréal, c'est l'enfer, ça. Montréal, le moins que je peux aller là à Montréal, le mieux que c'est. C'est chaotique, ça n'a pas de sens. J'en parle souvent de Montréal ici, comment c'est how chaotic it is. The construction and the nonsense and it's terrible. Me, the less possible I can go to Montreal, cross that Mercier Bridge. It's so crazy. And it's a war zone everywhere. Like there's construction and the people like this. Just the parking in the winter is crazy in Montreal. Like it's everything is to drive people nuts. But you don't need a car also. I think inspiration could even be in distraction. Not that distraction would be a good way to get inspired, but in the past, I got a lot of them. Yeah. You can get inspiration out of distraction, like movies and stuff. Sometimes we can be very inspired by a good movie, like a Rocky movie. Like these movies were always very inspiring for me, like motivating. Even Star Wars, like the Jedi and stuff. Like it's very inspiring for sure. But I mean, today, do I need... because today that I have developed a greater awareness, I know there's programming in there. I know, and that's not really what I want to pick up. And like I've been thinking why space was real and all that. But probably because I've seen so many movies and stuff and been told for so long that this was real that I made it a reality. And suddenly, one day I found out that it could not be true. I don't think it's true. I think there's a reason why they lie to us, and it's to control us, control what we think. Because if you can control what the people think, you can control what they do. Right? If you control what they think, you control what they do. Simple. So that's why they want to... There's so many lies and such a huge deception in this world happening but not... It's not my deception. Me, I'm not in the deception. But these evil Babylonian people that want to deceive us, and there's lots of deceivers out there, but you don't have to... Like the lie is for sale. You don't have to buy into it. Don't have to buy into it. It's a Fraggle Rock conspiracy to drive people mad, Jenny. Those damn puppet masters. Rocky is motivating. I am from Philly. But just take the message. That's true. Do not give up. Do not listen to others. Keep getting up there. Keep getting up. Do not listen to others. Do not even listen to the little voice within your head. Say you're going to do something. Stick to it. Do it. No matter what. No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, we're going to make it. That's for sure. Because we have the ability to figure things out. That's what we have. If we're focused, if we put our mind to it, we will figure things out. I will figure things out with time. It takes time. Don't expect instant gratification for everything that you do. It takes time. You got to stay focused. You got to stay on your path. Not on mine, on your path, and take action. And always greater action, greater strength, greater confidence, greater... And this will enable you to go out in the world and inspire people. But I wasn't... Like, I didn't pretend to... Like I did not feel I was ready even for that kind of talk at the beginning. I had to do work on myself. I had to do thousands of videos before I feel comfortable to do it. Like I'm live and direct on YouTube. I don't know if you know. Do the experience. Okay, do the experience. I suggest you do it to really know how it feels. Anyway, you have to do the experience. So you cannot really know how it feels for me because you never experience it, maybe. So if you want to feel how I feel, you have to experience what I experience. You know, that if you want to feel life, same thing, you have to experience it. But we don't feel life. We don't feel nothing. We're freaking dead zombies going astray and with no direction, no vibe, no creativity, no. When we have all these stuff, just the program takes over, and then your mind's guiding you to if you have a program mind, it will guide you into program stuff. Simple. If you program yourself to greatness, you're gonna take the greatness road every freaking day. You're gonna find it, the greatness road, every day. Nature is my home. Absolument. Pourtant, cette ville bourgeonne de beaux plans citoyens et de projets positifs. Tu parles que de ça. Non, projet positif. Ouais, ça s'en vient pas pire, Montréal. Là, je veux dire, there's more health stores and like the awareness is expanding not only on YouTube in real life. It's something that happened in real life, but it's very. I don't know. Me, it's just the chaos with the circulation and the transport and the all this comes and put some kind of a negative aspect to the city. No? Like it's very, very. No, it's bad. It's bad. It's like if and how do you access Montreal? Like it's an island, so you gotta get there from a bridge, or unless you live there. No? But for me, I live on the South Shore. I have to take the Mercier Bridge. You should see the war zone on that bridge. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. And it's very stressful. It's a stressful city, I find. If you ask me, it's very stressful. It's like there's lots of concrete. It's a concrete jungle. Do I find beauty in there? Like maybe a bit. The people, I find the people very beautiful. Montrealers and people in Quebec normally are welcome people. Like I cannot say the people in Montreal are arrogant and stuff. Like there's great people, but it's just the whole infrastructure of the city around is so chaotic. It's the highways and stuff. Oh no, it's a very. But that's what I think. It doesn't need to be a reality. Yeah, se concentrer sur le fonctionnement capitalisme d'une ville, c'est certain que c'est laid. Se concentrer sur le positif de cette grande ville et les possibilités possibles. Oui, c'est sûr, il y a des possibilités possibles, for sure, but it's within an illusion world always. Like, we might see possibility, but it's always like we're operating still very much from within a matrix, and just inflating that shit stem with everything that we do. So we got to bring consciousness, awareness, and all this into the heart of people, into their mind, into their action, into their behaviors to suddenly see more possibility and start playing with possibility, because we have to start playing with the possibility. That's what we have to do, but we don't, because we're not in tune. Like, it's very good to see things. I have a lot of imagination for the world, but I know we're stuck in the low realm of vibration. And the first thing to do is to be more kind, to be more smiley, to talk to your neighbor. Do you talk to your neighbor, but you want to change the world? You think the world's going to change? We don't even talk to each other. Like, we're all so grumpy and negative, and like, we don't care. So the caring part has come back and stuff. So that's how I see it. But I don't really concentrate on the functionality of a certain, like, I focus on me. I don't focus on the world outside. The world outside will find its way as we find our way together. But I focus on me. So the world outside, or it's very like, it is what it is. It's always been very confusing and very lots of lies and stuff. So it is what it is. So by focusing on me and really bring the best out of myself, without focusing on the madness, focus on greatness, I can accomplish a lot more for sure. You put so much comment, I don't even have time to read. This cool little town I'm has changed so much over the years, full of pseudonyms and big money. We were a beacon of light, love, and change. Now it's all. But that's it. The money is taking over in a lot of places. So you tell me Montreal is very beautiful, and it's Babylon. It's Babylon everywhere. And there's no difference with Montreal, Shanghai, Tokyo, Toronto, Vancouver, whatever big city, Sao Paulo, name it. It's all Babylon. And it's all very, very stuck on low vibration. So it's Babylon. So what will change the world is not you focusing on changing the world. It's you focusing on changing yourself and expressing that vibe that you find that you suddenly can express. But if you don't, this world will never change, and you'll never change, and nothing will ever change, and we're always going to be at the same place stuck. By making yourself first, Red, you give the best of yourself to the world, including your family. I am trying to learn to take care of myself too. Yeah, that's it. It's a choice. Make the best of where you are now. That's it. For now, each word brings prosperity, one letter at a time, texting our way to heavenly things. Then comes voice. Some neighbors do not want to connect. I tried, but I'm not in there, Calvin. I know it's hard sometimes to connect with people, but you know what, Red? You know what to do. We all know what to do, but I know what to do. You know what to do, probably. Is always treat people as good as you are, not as bad as they are. Because then you're going to fall into their unconsciousness. And, fighting unconsciousness will just bring you more unconsciousness. So I know it's hard. It's hard to be kind with people that are unkind. Speak truth to people that live lies and stuff. But that's, I think, our duty to shine. If you have that capability, if you found that light, if you found that love, if you found that vibration within yourself, it's your duty to shine it. You cannot die with that stuff inside. It's a one-time deal here. We're here I'm not here to change the world, but I'm a very important component in the process of making it happen. But that's what we don't realize. We don't realize that we are all a very important component in that process. So we let go of our integrity. We break our integrity, let go of our will. The creativity part is freaking gone. Forget about that. Now it's distraction time. And woo, let's be distracted. That's the life of many. No? When we put ourselves first, we lose our inner shine and power. Been down that road too long. So listen. Look, people, but it's not to put yourself first. I don't say to put yourself first. I say work on yourself. Put others in priority always. I always do things to help others. My priority is not to help I want to help myself by working on myself, by getting a better vibe. And this way I can come and probably spark something within you or whatever. But, that's what we have each other for survival. We should be conscious of that. Hug and smile. That's it. I am offline. Off to Babylon for me. Big up, good people. Prendre plaisir. Me too, I'm off. Mais sans Babylone, pas d'Internet, pas d'aéroport, ni de médecine avancée, Babylone a malheureusement créé des outils. Oui, ça, je suis bien d'accord avec toi. Ça, je suis bien d'accord avec toi. Puis je l'ai dit souvent, ça. Je vois pas ce monde-là sans police, sans gouvernement, sans structure, là, because we're too fucking wide. So Babylon, there's a reason for Babylon to exist, but you don't have to focus on it. That's what I mean. You don't have to focus on the Babylon stuff. Like, inflate that bubble. You can retract your vibes from where you give your vibration, that just inflate the matrix, withdraw your vibe a little bit. But I know, look, if I had an accident, what did I do? I went to the freaking Babylon hospital, and if I wouldn't have go there, I would have died. I would not be here. If the doctors there would not help me, they would not operate on me, they would not do something to help me to reduce, because I had my knee was the size of a ballon de football, even more. So it was like I was probably gonna die of a blood clot or something. So you need the hospitals, you need that stuff. What, you on your couch watching TV are gonna cure people, are gonna help people? Like, even these doctors, they live for others, they help people. That's the. So no, I'm not trashing the hospitals, the police, and all that stuff, because look what we would do without it. Think about it. Think a world without police. Just a world without police. It's okay. I can deal with them. I'm just not gonna put my hands onto nonsense and be in trouble with them. That's all. But no, if I need help, who do I call? The police, the firemen, the ambulance, the first respondent that are there to help us, because my neighbor will not come and help me. I can tell you that. He doesn't even talk to me. So I see him at the grocery store and he ignore me. I make him a smile and completely pass by me without a single word. I don't know what I've done to this guy, but probably doesn't like my vibe. Yeah. It's loving yourself, caring for yourself too, in addition to everyone who needs you. You need you too. Exactly. People need you, but you need yourself too. Like if you cannot find yourself and care for yourself and nurture your body and bring a higher vibe, how do you think you're gonna affect other people? Like so nonsense. You're right, Cappy. We're all so lovey here. Have a good day. Much love, everyone. Me too. I'm gone and stay strong. That's it. Important to listen. It takes courage to speak like I do, but it takes courage to listen. So you have the same courage as I have to come here and hear me tell my stuff for like an hour and something. No, it takes courage. But we are courageous people. We are strong, courageous, with will, with mighty power, with everything that we need in order to rise. Rise in love. Very important. Until the next time, I'm gone. See ya. Boom. Live and direct. Janik, your host. I said I don't need presentation. Okay. Love you all. See ya. I'm out.